Hey, all you beautiful soul sisters and soul brothers on this crazy Monday. I mean, I've been doing this Miracle Monday for several months now. And every Monday, I open my heart and soul to the universe and I ask God, what does the world need to hear today? What can I be a messenger to bring? I know of myself I can do nothing, but if I can allow myself to be open enough, what does the world need to hear? And I've started a lot of Miracle Mondays on the pretense of it's Monday, that crazy day of the week where everybody's like, oh, back to work again or back to the daily grind. And so I thought, what a better day than to talk about miracles than on Mondays when we all need to shift our mindset. And having everything that's happened in the world seems so crazy to think about how unbelievable it was that our concern, or my concern, I'll take responsibility for my concern, was that on a Monday, we're worried about getting to work and the daily grind and the to-dos and, getting the kids off of school, and talk about how the world has changed since then. It seems so petty to think about getting off to work on a Monday morning. I mean, this year of 2020, we have been faced with so many different things. Having this whole threat to our health with a virus, and having people worried about their health and wellness. And then now the devastation that we've all felt with a human life being treated so poorly. And then now all of the things that have happened in my hometown. A lot of you know, many of my international viewers know that I live in a suburb of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and to see the devastation and the fires and the raging and the crazy things that are still happening in the world seem like, talk about needing a miracle. And so I come to you today with a heavy heart and a prayer that we may all find peace and justice and equality, mostly for ourselves first. And I'll explain why I say that, and then bring that out in the world. Because why I say, what can you do right now? Where can you start? You can start with your own soul, because you can only give what you have within you. Like they say, if you're someone full of all kinds of anger and negativity, when someone comes into your space energetically, you will give what you are, what you're vibrating, and that's more negativity. And so if we can find some love, more love within our own souls, beginning with yourself, and how can you be of service? How can you shine your light so bright? That's my prayer for you, any of you watching. And I'm recording this or doing this Facebook Live today. I can't see who's on here as viewers, so I apologize that I'm not greeting any of you, but I want you to know that I love and respect that you're here with me. But how can we shine our light so bright that the love and the forgiveness and the blessings come from us to the rest of the world in as such a time as this, when they're so needed? So I was asking the universe, God, what lesson from A Course in Miracles would you like me to share with the world today? For any of the viewers that pop in and watch my Miracle Mondays. And thank you so much for doing that. It's like a day of the week where I get to just share my heart and soul, which is so much of what I've learned from A Course in Miracles. But the book was open today to this page, and I'm going to read a couple paragraphs to you today that my hope and prayer is that it will help lighten your load. Lesson 62 from A Course in Miracles says, "Forgiveness is my function as the light of the world. It is your forgiveness that will bring the world of darkness to the light. It is your forgiveness that lets you recognize the light in which you see. Forgiveness is the demonstration that you are the light of the world. Through your forgiveness does the truth about yourself return to your memory. Therefore, in your forgiveness, lies your salvation. And again, salvation is your healing. Now, what that means to me, which is what I always share from A Course in Miracles, is what this means to me, as I too am a student of A Course in Miracles. But what I understand everybody's actions in the world to be is either a sign of love or a call for love. And so if you see something happening in the world that's good, that you like, that's a sign of love. If you see something in the world that you don't like, that is a call for love. What can you do to react or respond, I should say, to what you're seeing? And that is to be part of change, be part of the oneness, part of the loving kindness and compassion that your soul was made to be. So for instance, when you judge and criticize and condemn, that is not helping the world. That is adding to the energy of the problem. You can, from a place of loving kindness, see what looks like a problem and say, this is not okay. We need to do something different. But if our reaction to that is negativity, if we're reacting with more negative emotions, more anger, more resentment, now we've become part of the problem. We can do our best work in the world to help the world and fix problems by staying centered in our own loving oneness and awareness and love. Because we don't want to add to the problem. We can say, from this position of me being in the seat of my own soul, can I have the best power that I can by shining my light so bright, by giving myself ridiculous forgiveness and showing myself ridiculous love. Stop judging my own body, stop judging my own life, stop judging my finances, stop judging my relationships, stop judging my spouse, stop judging the world. Be a huge light of humble, loving forgiveness. And from that place, say, how may I serve? How may I be part of the solution and not adding to the problem? From that loving awareness, you will be able to act and do things that you would have never been able to do from a place of negativity. Negativity weakens us and it robs us of our true power, which will only come from that space of connection, oneness, equality, compassion, and love. There's another paragraph I want to read to you. This is from the next lesson, 63. It says, how holy are you who have the power to bring peace to every mind? How blessed are you who can learn to recognize the means for letting this be done through you? What purpose could you have that would bring you greater happiness? You are indeed the light of the world with such a function. The Son of God, meaning all of us soul sisters and brothers, the sons and daughters of God, look to you for his redemption. It is yours to give him, for it belongs to you. Accept no trivial purpose or meaningless desire in its place, or you will forget your function and leave the Son of God in hell. That means leave all of us in hell, meaning you give what you have. If you have anger and resentment and rage in you, that's what spills out into the world and adds to the problem. You can, from your most powerful state, be more open and say, I want to be part of the solution here. And the part of the solution is love. And I know to some of you it sounds like, oh, it's so Pollyanna-ish, but you be the change that you see in the world. If you want to see love, you better be love. That means not attacking yourself for not looking perfect, sounding perfect, being perfect, smart enough, nice enough, kind enough, like all these other ways that you can judge yourself and others. Show ridiculous love to you. Forgive yourself for everything you thought you've ever done in this world, and forgive everyone else, and start from there. That will be a place of hope, and that will be a place of pure good intention. We can't fight our way to love. Love only recognizes love. Illusions can be brought to the truth, not the other way around. So my hope and prayer for you is that you feel a level of love in your soul that you can bring out first for yourself, then look around your household and spill as much love as you can there and think, how can I share this love with my world, with the community, and everyone else that's hurting right now? But you can't do it from a place of negativity. So, soul brothers and sisters, shine your light brighter than you ever have before. Say a prayer for this love and unconditional understanding to bring goodness to the world. We need way more goodness now. We don't need any more destruction. We need goodness. From A Course in Miracles, it says, bring in the light. Don't curse the darkness. Cursing the darkness will keep us stuck in that tornado over and over again. Bringing in the light is saying, how can I be a force for good in the world? And I want healing for me, and I want healing for all of my brothers and sisters. And now is the time. Now is the time such as this for this. So I hope this has touched you in some way to help lighten your load and help you go out and do the good in the world that you're meant to do. I know for me, I ask, what would you have me do? Where would you have me go? And what would you have me say, and to whom? And I pray that prayer all the time, which is from A Course in Miracles. And I ask for divine guidance. How can I be the most helpful in the world today? And that's my prayer for you too. So thank you for spending this time with me today. Hey, Teresa, thanks for watching. It just popped up now. I haven't been able to see who's been watching or sharing with me, but thank you for your time. And from my soul to yours, we are in this together. We are all just here walking each other back home, and it will come from that loving place and not from anywhere else. So I love you, and I will see you next time.